So, where are we going?
Well, we've decided we need to get some chicks today.
We're gonna get chicks?
Yep. Yep, today's the day. It's that time of year where if you're gonna get chicks and raise new chickens, it's a great time of year to start right now. So we're going to the feed store and we're gonna pick out only 4. We have, I think, about 11 chickens right now. Some of them are starting to get older, so they may stop laying within the next year or so. So we'd like to start with a new smallish batch of chicks that by the fall of this year, so in about, I don't know, 8 months or so. I don't know how long it takes usually, but 6 months, I don't know. It takes several months for them to be
by August, I think.
Mature enough to start laying, and that way by then if we have a couple of our older chickens that aren't laying anymore, we can go right into having new chickens that are ready to start laying. So we do this every year or two. We buy a few extra chicks to kind of make up for the older chickens when they stop laying. So we're gonna go pick out some new chicks. So that'll be fun, huh, Elijah? Yeah. Okay.
It's okay, Pingu. Aww.
Okay,
Is it going?
who do you have?
This is Lloyd, and we named her that because she's gonna lay green eggs. And if you're a fan of Ninjago, you'll know who Lloyd is. And she's very scared, so we need to go put her back.
This is Newt because of Newt.
And what breed?
Sapphire Gem or Gem Sapphire or something.
Sapphire Gem Moran.
Which one was yours?
And mine was a Sapphire Olive.
Okay.
This is Queenie, and we named her Queenie because
her breed is a Midnight
Majesty.
Majesty, so we named her Queenie.
Okay.
and this is Pingu, like oh, real nice.
What is that from?
Pingu.
Oh, Pingu. Is that like on Netflix or something?
No, it's on YouTube. It was a TV show. It was a stupid Pingu the Penguin.
Okay. Everybody get in there close.
Hello, and we're back today with our new chicks. I don't know if you can see them from here. So like I said, we were going to the store to pick up 4 new chicks, and that's exactly what we did. We ended up with 3 different breeds that are kind of a little bit more uncommon than your regular breeds that they keep at the feed stores. So we got 2 Sapphire Gem chicks, 1 Sapphire Olive, and 1 Midnight Majesty. And we got those because they would be different colors of birds than we have in our flock outside already. And one of them is an olive egger, so they will lay like an olive colored egg. And the Midnight Majesty that we got will lay like a really dark brown egg, almost like a chocolate brown egg. At least that's what it looked like from the picture. And we like that. We like having different colors of eggs. We already have some Easter eggers outside, so we get some kind of bluish and greenish, really light colored eggs, and then we have some just regular brown eggs. So it'll be fun to have an array of colors of eggs in our when we collect eggs here in a few months. And I just wanted to talk about, this is our brooder, this is our setup, this is what we do when we get chicks. Seems to work pretty well for us. But we just start out with this tote box, and we put wood chips in the bottom so it's soft and warm for them. We keep a waterer and a food container in there that they can get food and water whenever they want. And we find that once these chicks get more than a couple of days old, they are eating and drinking constantly. So we keep their food and water always filled. Sometimes we have to fill it multiple times a day. They eat us kind of out of house and home sometimes, and that's okay. We want to keep them well fed so they're growing and they're healthy and they're happy. We also have a heat lamp here. Obviously they need to stay warm, so we turn that on for them, and when they're cold, they go stand under it, and when they get warm enough, they wander back away from it. So they kind of regulate their heat really well as long as we keep a heat source in there for them. These chicks were a few days older than what we normally get. We usually get probably a couple of day-old chicks, and these ones are probably easily a week old, I'm thinking, because they're already starting to get their feathers in and they're just a little bigger. So normally with the younger chicks, I think we keep them in this brooder probably 3 to 4 weeks, maybe tops, before they're too big and we move them out to a little bigger coop that we keep in the garage. So these guys, realistically, we're probably only going to keep them in here maybe another week to 2 weeks. Probably not 2 weeks, they're going to be too big, I think. So this is our setup. This seems to work really well for us. They've been really fun. The kids love them. They can hold them and cuddle them, and they think that's really fun. Even our grown teenagers have fun with them. So this is a fun time of year for us. Our kids get really excited. We usually don't tell them when we're bringing home chicks. We surprise them. And they were just as excited this time as they were 5 or 6 years ago when we first started having chickens. So that's fun to see our older teenagers even get excited over these cute little chicks. And they're in here looking at them all the time and watching them. And as you can see, they're pretty cute. So we have a lot of fun with that. And we will kind of have a series going on with these chicks, and you can see as they're growing and what we do when we move them into the different coops and eventually out with our big birds when they're big enough. So we just want to thank you guys for watching and coming along with us on this little ride of new chicks. And if you found some value to this video, you can check out our other videos, and if you feel inclined, please subscribe to our channel. We're grateful to have you. Thanks. Bye.